Part one question. The first topic is restaurants. The first question is, do you enjoy dining out at the restaurants?
Well, I really enjoy dining out at restaurants. Whenever I have a free time, I visit different restaurants with my friends and also sometimes with my family.
Good. The question is, do you enjoy dining out at the restaurants? Negative answer. No, frankly speaking, I do not enjoy dining at the restaurant very often, as I prefer to have homemade food. I feel that homemade food is hygienic, nutritious, and delicious. Next question is, what are the some factors that you consider when choosing a restaurant?
Well, there are many factors that I consider when select any restaurant. The first and most important thing is location. I always give preference to a peaceful and calm location. And the second thing is I always prefer hygiene places. I always prefer hygiene places that can be neat and clean.
Okay. The question is, what are the some factors that you consider when choosing a restaurant? Well, I consider many factors. First, I would speak about the quality of food. Like the restaurant where I am visiting, it must provide good quality of food. Other factor like the cleanliness, it must be neat and clean. On top of that, I also consider the price, whether the restaurant is reasonable or not. Next topic is friends. The first question is, do you prefer to have a lot of friends or a small group of friends?
Well, I always prefer a small group of friends because as I have a hectic schedule, so I don't have time to go out and to communicate with them. So I always give a preference to a small group of friends.
Good. The question is, do you prefer to have a lot of friends or a small group of friends? Well, I prefer to have a lot of friends. As with a lot of friends, I can have more fun. If some of friends can help me, my other friends can help me. That's why. Okay. What do you usually do with your friends?
Well, there are many activities that I perform with my friends. The most important is I go out with them, and the second is I visit the cinema at the weekends to refresh my mind.
Okay. The question is, what do you usually do with your friends? Well, my friends and I do numerous activities. We watch movies together. On the weekends, we go to stadium. We play cricket together. Okay. Do you have a best friend?
Nowadays I don't have any best friend as I earlier mentioned that I have a busy schedule, so I do not stay connected with anyone.
Okay. The question is, do you have a best friend? Yes, I have many friends. However, Ajay is one of my best friends. He is very loyal. He is honest. He always stands with me in all thick and thin situations. Okay. The next topic is chores. The first question is, did you do many chores as a child?
When I was a child, at that time I didn't have a knowledge about the chores, but yes, I helped my mother in some cooking and also some in the cleanliness.
Okay. The question is, did you do many chores as a child? Definitely. Definitely yes. I did many chores as a child. I helped my mother in the kitchen. I washed utensils. Even I would go to grocery shop to buy the things that my mother needed. Okay. Do you think that children should do household chores?
Definitely, children should do household chores. As in my perspective, it will be very helpful for them in the future. As when they do household chores, it is very necessary for them because they can improve their skills when they live alone.
Very good. The question is, do you think that children should do household chores? Definitely yes. Children should do household chores, as when they do household chores, they become responsible, they become obedient, and in the grown-up age, they will not face any problem. Okay. The next topic is shopping. What do you usually shop for?
Well, there are many things that whenever I go for shopping, the most important thing is clothes. I always go for shopping for my clothes.
Okay. The question is, what do you usually shop for? Well, I shop for many things. Usually, I shop for clothes. Other things like I like to buy jewelry, shoes, perfume. Okay. Electronic gadgets. Do you like online shopping?
Definitely, I like online shopping, as I earlier mentioned in the previous question, that I have a hectic schedule, so I don't have time to visit street markets and shopping mall. So I always prefer online shopping.
Okay, good. Next topic is family. Are you close with your family?
Yes, I am very close with my family as I have a joint family, so I always stay with them.
Okay. Why families are becoming nuclear these days?
There are many reasons that the families are becoming nuclear these days, because there are some people who don't want to stay with the family, and they want a freedom. So I think that independence is the most important factor. Because of that, the family are becoming nuclear.
Okay. The question is, what are the factors that families are becoming nuclear? Well, as far as I'm concerned, there are many reasons that families are becoming nuclear. First, I would speak with inflation. Like inflation is rising day by day, so it is becoming hard for people to manage the family budgets, and they are finding it hard to educate their 2 to 3 children. So they prefer to have only 1 or 2 child. Another reason that families are becoming nuclear is the privacy. Like these days, youngsters they won't want privacy in their life. They don't want instructions of others, so they prefer to live alone. They do not live with their parents or grandparents. Migration is another reason. Like most of the youngsters, they go to the cities to find a job, they settle there. Okay, next topic is cities. uh, what do you think, it is better for children to grow up in a city or in a village?
Well, it is depend on their parents. Some people like to live in the countryside area, while there are some people who like to grow their children in the cities. But I think that city is the most suitable place for the children, as they can enjoy all the facilities in the cities.
Okay. The question is, what do you think, it is better for children to grow up in city or in a village? Well, I really feel that it is better for children to grow up in cities, as cities provide more amenities. There are good education institutes, good schools, colleges. Apart from that, in the cities, children get a competitive environment. So there are more chances that children can become more independent. They can become more stronger. Even the internet facilities are so good there. The next topic is online news. Do you get online news?
Well, not oftenly, but sometimes I read online newses just to stay connected with all the current affairs.
Okay, the question is, do you get online news? Of course, I get online news. I use many social apps like Instagram, even the YouTube. It's one of my favorite. Like on the YouTube, I prefer to get news that what is happening in my country, the countries world over. And sometimes I also use Google and other browsers to get the news. Okay. Do you like to talk to strangers?
Well, yes, I like to talk with the strangers as I can get their ideas and also their thoughts. I like to exchange my ideas and thoughts with other people, so I like to talk with them.
Okay. The last question is, topic is old age. The first question is, do you know a lot of older people?
Yes, I know a lot of older people. Well, I live in a countryside area, and there are many older people in my around my house.
Okay, in the evening time, I often meet them in the parks or in the... Okay, that's good. Okay, this is the end of your speaking. Thank you.